Hello, everyone. I am Martinez, and welcome to Healing Your Past Life Negative Karma. Before we begin, we want to really look at what karma is. So karma can be positive, can be negative, but it's really more of the perception. Karma is created by judgment, by the life review, by what we believe should be our punishment or our reward. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And we want to begin from the soul level, the spirit level, the higher self level. We want to look at who we are and what we are and what we're creating for ourselves. We want to look at this from that place of knowing, that place of authority, that place of empowerment. And that place is your higher self. As your higher self, you're not a victim to anything. You don't judge. You don't criticize. As your higher self, you're looking at the world from eyes, compassion, from eyes of unconditional love. From your higher self, you are powerful. So we want to look at today from those eyes, through those eyes of power or empowerment, compassion, love, unconditional love. And we're going to look at how do we create karma. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Karma comes from other lifetimes or from the experience of your current lifetime. And we live in a society, or we live in a world where there is judgment placed on each event, good, wrong, or bad. When you give it good, wrong, or bad, or you relate in that way to an event, you're creating karma. You're creating either a reward or self-punishment. And if you're creating it, you can uncreate it. We want to release the illusion. We want to release the mind life. We want to release everything that you accepted from society, from your parents, from your grandparents. We want to release everything that you accepted that is playing out for you now. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And again, we want to look at you, your many lifetimes from the eyes or through the eyes of empowerment. You are not a victim. When you decide that karma is negative or that karma is as a result of something you did in a previous lifetime or in your past, then you're being the victim. You're making yourself the victim to whatever that was. And now you're paying the price. You're punishing yourself. What we want to realize is that karma comes from what we know, the values, the teachings, the lessons of our ancestors. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And it also comes from the life's review based on those teachings, based on our ancestors. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. We'll talk about your life review in a moment. But before we move forward, want to read you a definition. Karma is the sum of all persons' actions in this and previous states of existence, so previous lifetime, viewed as deciding their fate in the future existence. Meaning that we use the past to create the present and future. So we're living in the now, and if we're bringing back actions of the previous existence and we've decided that they were wrong, bad, or that we deserved it, then they're going to show up in your current life now as self-sabotage, as self-punishment, as blocks in your life. They're going to show up as resistance. They're going to show up as limitation. They may even show up in your body as debilitating health. Go ahead and take a deep breath. If we are creating karma for ourselves, or we're taking on the consequence that we believe we deserve, then we also have the power to uncreate that. So in our awakening and aligning into the light, we are bringing ourselves into alignment with peace. We're bringing ourselves into alignment with joy. We're bringing ourselves into alignment with unconditional love. And in order to get to that place, we allow ourselves to forgive others, and to forgive ourselves. And through forgiveness, through self-acceptance, through self-love, we uncreate, or we begin to uncreate karma, self-punishment, and everything that we decided we needed to endure to pay for what we did, or to pay the price for something, and that may be unconscious. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. So what we want to do now is we want to allow those unconscious decisions. So the life review is at the end, the time just before leaving our body from each of the lifetimes that we've already had. We look at our life and we decide. We give it a judgment. We decide if it was good, if it was bad. We decide if we lived our best life. We decide if we had some shortcomings, so we decide regret. We decide guilt. We decide all the emotions, or some of the emotions we take on. We agree to the emotions that hold us back. And then we carry that in our memory. We carry that in our conscious mind. We carry that in our DNA. And when we bring that into our new life, that becomes the block to self-love. That becomes the block to having. That becomes the block to a healthy body. That becomes the block to having a healthy relationship, to be in a loving relationship. That becomes the block to success, to abundance, to prosperity. So we want to look at, and in order to see if you're punishing yourself, if you're playing out past karma, look at your life. Is your life full of joy? Is your life happy? Are you happy? Do you feel that you're living your best life? Are you allowing yourself to live your best life? Or are you censoring yourself? Are you holding yourself back? Are you restricting yourself? Are you playing small? Are you feeling like you're not allowed to have joy and happiness? Are you holding on to regret, resentment? Do you feel unworthy or undeserving? Now that these feelings could be compounded by your current, this life that you're living, your childhood, but there's a resonance there that you're activating, that is creating, dimming your light, that is creating distortion in your field, that is creating an illusion, that is moving you away from your path, from your mission, your purpose, from joy, from happiness. And that's what we want to unravel today. We want to come into the knowing, into the wisdom, into the knowledge that because we decided our karma, we can decide that we are complete with it. We can decide love. We can decide joy. We can decide success. We can decide peace. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Today we want to heal negative karma, any negative karma that you've created. Now, we also want to remember, because you may be thinking, well, what if I did something wrong? What if I did something bad? What if I hurt somebody? What if I created a situation for others to be at a disadvantage? And this is where we get to remember that we enroll each other. We enrolled our soul family into the journey, the journeys, the many journeys or the many chapters of your life. And we enroll each other to play a certain role. They enroll us to play a certain role for them. We enroll them to play a certain role for us. And then we play it out. And then at the end of that, we are complete. But if we do not awake, or if we don't remember who we truly are during that journey, then we stay stuck in the human mind, in the mind of judgment, in the mind of criticism, in the disconnect from source. When we stay stuck in that place, then we create more of that. We create more self-sabotage. We create more burden. We create more sacrifice. We create more suffering. So we want to awaken from that, and we want to remember that we are all powerful. We are all powerful beings of light. We are not a victim. We chose to play the role. And the person of the other side who you co-created with also chose. We chose from a place of power, from a place of knowing. We chose to play those roles for each other, to learn forgiveness, to learn love, to learn to trust, to learn to believe, to learn to be at peace, to learn self-acceptance, to learn compassion. We chose this to teach ourselves the human experience. We decided to come on these journeys to experience humanity, what it meant to be human. And all of these are part of the human emotion, the human body, human experience. But we get to remember that we're more than the body, and we're more than this experience. We're infinite. We're beautiful. We are whole, and we are complete. And we can close the chapter on that. We can end that chapter. And those many chapters that are still lingering, that are still attached, that are still playing out, we can release the guilt, the blame, the shame, the regret, the resentment, the self-punishment, the self-sabotage. We can rescind and revoke agreements, soul contracts, commitments, pacts, vows that we took on during their life review, when we said, I will never trust, or I will never choose my gifts. I will never stand and be the voice. I will never use my voice. I will never stand in my power. I will never be kind. Whatever that was, that we decided. I will never allow others to manipulate me. I will never allow others to take advantage, whatever that was. We want to release that. We want to let that go so we can give ourselves a new chance to experience ourselves as divine humans, awakened divine humans. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Some of you may be experiencing release from the back of your heart space and the back of your power center. Go ahead and take another deep breath. Some of you may experience a release from the back of your access portal. We're deleting and uncreating what you took on, what you accepted, what you decided for yourself. You decided this. And you decided based on what you knew, based on the knowledge that you had available, based on the society rules, guidelines, regulations, parameters, paradigms. But now you can choose something different. You can choose freedom. You can choose joy. You can choose happiness. You can choose possibility. You can choose I am complete. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And if you feel the need to bring in forgiveness, go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and forgive yourself for whatever role you played. Go ahead and forgive others for the role they played in your life. Go ahead and ask them for forgiveness for the role you played for them. Go ahead and take a deep breath and go ahead and do that now. And one more deep breath. Your destiny is up to you. You get to decide if you're going to continue to suffer. You get to decide if you're going to continue to struggle. You get to decide if you will continue to punish yourself. You get to decide if you're ready for joy, for happiness. You get to decide if you're ready for love, for success, for health, for wealth. You get to decide if you're ready for blessing, for the blessings that are available to you that are your divine right. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And stay in this place of openness. Go ahead and release. Some of you are still releasing from the back of your head. Contracts, old agreements, vow commitments, past, old karmic agreements. And we want to release, rescind, revoke, complete all of this so that you may start over, so you may have a clean slate, so that you may free yourself from the entanglement, staying stuck in a soul contract or a karmic contract. Is being stuck in that pain, in that suffering, being stuck feeling powerless or giving your power away. Go ahead and take another deep breath and go ahead and decide, what am I choosing? Am I ready to complete? Am I ready to free myself? Am I ready to allow myself to enjoy freedom, to enjoy happiness, to enjoy vitality? Inimawatia kaya na yatete yatako uti tishia na watu kwa yatete ushtua na mako yatete stikia yate ututushi kishia na umkaya noko o yateke yatamako unkaya mako yatete yanaka Umgaya namakotianaya tadestiko. Utuaya tadestikishia. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Allow the release from your heart space, from the back of your power center. Go ahead and take one more deep breath as you're being attuned, you're being aligned. Una wa ma wa utato nyamakoya. Goya makoyat yamakoyat. Gaya mugoyat yamakoyat. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Om Yamakoyat Yamakoyat O. Om Yamakayatako. Yamako O. Nikitishta Unako Yetea. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Om. One more deep breath. Go ahead and take one more breath. Nuatama wati yanayataka. Dwayataka yanayate wati. Unemeko yeti yanayataka. Ishtuayanako yat. Yayanatashtuko shiyete kimawa. Nuatatashtika yamawati yanayata. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Om. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Waya mawati anakayat nayati anawati ataka mawati tiak ituat tuanayata. Ushama otuko yaditi. I see different layers leaving. So these are still like stacks, like stacking karma on top of karma. So those layers are now being released. Tuamaku ayana tiakat yamawati tianayat isha. Sushayanaku amakwati anayata tastakash namako yatitike. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Iwatu atianashtaya takoya te yonamawotu tutuyatako. Iyanamako otiata tastakash yatiki yatitike. And one more deep breath. Feel lots of release from the top of your head, from the back of your auric field, from the layers of your auric field. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Niamawotua na katiana yatete kustiama hoyene yatetestiki. Uap yanakati yatetestikushima watiaka. Neato ko dia kateshike yanayate yanagatoshike. Umga yet ko dia nayata tashtokoshia. And lots of release happening from around your ears, your temple, your ear chakra. One more deep breath. And just allow it to be so. You're releasing the past and past lives. You're releasing everything embedded in your multidimensional field, in your multidimensional body, in your unconscious, subconscious mind, in your DNA, in your cellular level. One more deep breath in your organ systems, in the tissue. And one. Nayokuwa na tia tu sia maku one ke itiana ka nananata ishi. Yoku o tia tu akama watiana yatata yana. Receive the light coming through your crown. You're filling in all the spaces within the spaces. Pure light, pure source energy. Nuakama watiana. Yanaka. Oh, doana mawaduana yatata. Dua hata tashtikishi mawotu na kiyana yata to watoto anamatoa tashtikishi anaka aite tushtu gaya na tashtikishi yanata gaya na tashtini yete shanti kyana to koni yata tashtikishi yananya yoko otia komo yata tashtikishi Elohim yana tatashtakashe no ko yenegete. Elohim no kotoama watia katu na makoto ane tatashtakashana. Ya no ko to kuku dia mawashana ya. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. It is done, it is done, it is done. Allow the light to fill every space within the space, every crevice, across time and space, across dimensions, across your multidimensional body, across the 7 layers of your auric field, your chakras, your physical body, your organ system, the tissue, the cells, your DNA. Go ahead and allow all of it to fill with light, pure source energy, pure divine light. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Be the light. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Be the light. Be conditional love. Be loving kindness. Be compassion. Be source energy pure. Deep breath. It is done, it is done, it is done. So be it. Stay. Lots of love. Bye for now.